G'day, I'm Damian Martin and I really love basketball. Today, here at Bendat Basketball Centre, the home of the Perth Wildcats, a team I was fortunate enough to be a part of for 11 seasons and win 6 championships with, we're going to go through 3 drills to try and help you in this sport that we all love. There's different ways you can get better at basketball, even if you can't get to a training facility. Come along, let's have some fun. I like to keep defense simple. Don't try and overcomplicate it. Try and force your opponents into shooting a contested long 2-pointer. Try and disrupt their rhythm and timing and play collectively as a team. Who's been told how to get into a defensive stance? Can I get a volunteer to show me? Knees bent, bums down, hands up. The hands are the most important thing. You and I are both wearing black, so if I want to pass you the ball and everyone's got their hands down, boom, I can throw it straight to you, you can score. Now all 3 of you get in a stance with your hands up. So now I've got to make a dribble and throw a slower bounce pass or a slower lob pass to get away from your hands that are stretched out. That's a win for the defense. All right, the second most important thing apart from stance is talking. We need to know where you're at. So if I'm guarding the ball there, I have confidence in guarding my player, knowing that if I do get beaten, someone is standing there. So all I want to do is when I say defense, I want you to jump into a stance and yell defense. Here we go, 1, 2, 3, defense. Defense. No, it's got to be louder than that. How can somebody at the top guarding the ball hear you all the way back here if you're being that quiet and there's 12,000 people in the stands? When I yell defense, into a stance and yell defense. Here we go, defense. Defense. Love it, back up, got to be louder. Defense. Defense. When I point in one direction, I want you to slide 3 times in that direction, okay? Pretend like you've got a wooden plank directly above your head. So if every time you bob up, you're gonna headbutt it, that's right. Slide. Slide, slide, slide. Love it, so you're bobbing up just a little bit. Remember, you've got that wooden plank above your head. So you gotta stay nice and low. Stance. Stance. Slide. Slide, slide, slide. 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 And quick feet. Let's see what you got. Keep going. Keep those hands up. Keep those hands up. Time. Good job. Shake those legs out. Well done. I'm getting old and slow. I need a break. We're just going to work on our ball handling control. So all I want to do right now is I'm going to make sure you're in a stance, you're bouncing with your fingertips, not with the palm of your hand. That means you can control the ball and you shoot with your fingertips, so it means at any given stage, you can go into your shot. But we also really want to work on how hard we bounce it against the floor. If it's soft, it's slow. And if it's slow, it can be stolen. If it's nice and hard, nice and quick and under control, and then you can go into your shot, you become very hard to guard. So as fast as you can, as low as you can, just going down, fingertip control. As fast as you can now, cross over to the other hand. You've got to be able to bounce with both hands. As Bryce Cotton says, whatever you can do with your left hand, you've got to do with your right. All right, that's good. Now we're going to go a little bit higher. We're going to bounce it nice and hard, nice and fast. As hard as you can, keeping control, staying in your stance. Cross over now with your left. If it's too slow, it can get stolen. Nice and fast, less time for the defense to have a swipe at it. Good job. So they were just a couple of very basic stationary ball handling skills. It doesn't matter whether you're the smallest person on the court or the tallest person on the court, everybody needs to know how to take care of the ball. And remember, have some fun. Yes! All right, so the basketballs have been put away. Now it's time to get better in different ways, even if you weren't at a basketball court, even if you don't even have a ball at home. Footwork is so important. It's good when you're making cuts at the offensive end. It's good for jumping and getting rebounds. We do have a line here, so I'm going to use a line, but it doesn't matter if you're at home and you're just on the grass, you're in the garage, you're doing it in your bedroom, you can just pretend there is a line. First one, nice and simple, feet together. We're going to just jump over and back 20 times, staying on our toes. We don't want our heels to land, over and back as fast as we can. It's all about increasing our footwork while maintaining our balance. Here we go. As fast as you can, as fast as you can, as fast as you can. Facing the far end now, side to side, 20 as fast as you can. Keep those feet together, those shoes should be touching. As soon as you've done those, we're doing 20 scissor jumps. The next one, we're going to slow down a little bit. It's all about technique. Once you get the technique correct, then you can try and push yourself, test yourself and see how fast you can do it. I want 5 perfect squares, so jump forward, side, back, side. That is one. I don't want to see your feet separate. I don't want to see you jumping all over the shop. It's all about balance, control, and then eventually speed. Last two we're going to do now are the jumps. So this is what I call the slow jumps. So you're going to bend your knees, swing your arms, lower your bum, and then try and jump as high as you can and pretend you're grabbing a rebound. So picture yourself going for that rebound, grabbing that ball. All right, next one's called the quick jumps. Without bending your knees too much, you're going to jump up, visualize again grabbing that ball, and as soon as you land, you're back up like a pogo stick. You should be looking up, picturing a ball into your hands. Grab that ball, grab that ball. There you go. Good job. All right, you're fatigued, you're out of breath. Let's do something that's a little bit easier. Let's pretend you've gone through that. Now you're knackered. There's one more thing you can do. Now pretend you're in bed, so laying down. Now I want you to close your eyes and you're making 50 shots. Boom, you're at the free throw line, game-winning free throws. Close your eyes. How does that ball feel as it comes off your fingertips? See the ball going through, hearing it get a swish. Whatever it is you do at the free throw line, go through that 50 times, and 50 times you're making it and you're seeing the ball go through the hoop. Good job. And now you can sleep. You got better today. I'm kidding, get up. I hope you've had a bit of fun today, learned a few things and can implement it in your day-to-day training behaviours. You can get better regardless of the day, time, weather or location. Have some fun, good luck. This sport is incredible. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.